This is USVI News, your Virgin Islands connection.
Hi everyone, thanks for joining us for USVI News. I'm Haley Potter in for Emily Matson today. We begin on USVI News with a handgun was confiscated during a traffic stop on St. Thomas over the weekend. At about 2:40 on Saturday in Charlotte, a meal on St. Thomas, officers conducted a traffic stop for an unauthorized vehicle. The officers smelled marijuana coming from the car and after inspection found a loaded black unmarked 9mm handgun with obliterated serial number and several 9mm cartridges in a black bag on the driver's seat near the center console. Neither the driver or the passenger in the vehicle indicated that they obtained a license to carry a firearm in the Virgin Islands. 23-year-old Keontae Christopher and 24-year-old Shira Isaac were both arrested and charged with constructive possession of an unlicensed firearm, possession of a firearm with an obliterated serial number, possession of ammunition, and possession of a firearm within 1,000 feet of a church. The bail was set at $75,000, and both Christopher and Isaac were remanded to the Bureau of Corrections pending their advice of rights hearing. Switching gears now to the latest COVID-19 numbers here in the territory. Health officials are currently tracking a total of 664 active COVID-19 cases across the territory, with the most significant amount on St. Croix, recording a total of 487 active cases right now, 147 on St. Thomas and 30 on St. John. We will continue to update you on COVID-19 cases across the territory. Sunday marked the final day of the celebration in Britain for Queen Elizabeth's Platinum Jubilee. To great cheer, the Queen appeared on the balcony of Buckingham Palace after skipping events on Friday and Saturday. Holly Williams has more from London.
There aren't many 96-year-olds who get a pop concert staged in their honour. But with performances by Rod Stewart and Diana Ross, this was a musical celebration of the British monarch's 70-year reign. The Queen was represented by 3 generations of her family while she stayed at home. She's had mobility issues in recent months, but she still managed to steal the show.
Tea?
In a video she made with another icon, Paddington Bear.
Perhaps you would like a marmalade sandwich. I always keep one for emergencies.
So do I. I keep mine in here.
The eccentric British humour sent the crowd wild. Today, the Queen's Gold State coach joined a carnival through central London. It was used for her coronation, but today it was empty, with only a hologram of the Queen, another symbolic reminder that she's slowing down. But for many here, though, today was about people's parties. Around 16,000 get-togethers like this one on Rigdale Street in East London.
70 years, you know, that is of just being steadfast, and she made that promise to serve her people, and she's still doing it now.
She's matriarch, as my mother was, a figure of hope, a figure of someone who constantly does what they do for the people they love.
And tonight, finally, another glimpse of the Queen on the balcony of Buckingham Palace. Send her victorious, happy and glorious, they sang. Long live the Queen. Holly Williams, CBS News, London.
Some new information on USVI News. The U.S. has rolled out hundreds of vaccines across the nation, but they were not for the coronavirus. Friday, U.S. health officials said about 1,200 doses of vaccines are for monkeypox are now available in the U.S. 100 treatment courses for the virus have also been delivered to 8 jurisdictions, with more expected to come. The U.S. is ramping testing and contact tracing as the number of monkeypox cases continues to climb. 25 cases of monkeypox have been identified across 12 states in the mainland, and all of the patients are being treated or have recovered at this point. The U.S. Centers for Disease Control and Prevention is urging doctors to be on the lookout for any possible monkeypox cases. They say the virus could spread on the community level. About 40 million Americans suffer from migraines. That's according to the National Headache Foundation. But many people may not get the help that they need. In honor of National Migraine and Headache Awareness Month, we have some tips for you.
It's a disorder that causes headache attacks. Those who suffer from migraines have recurrent headaches that can last 4 to 72 hours. The throbbing or pulsating pain, usually one-sided, can be moderate to severe and can disrupt everyday life.
You shouldn't have to suffer.
Tom Daberden with the National Headache Foundation says many migraine sufferers may be hesitant to see a doctor, but he says primary care providers can help get you on the path to treat or prevent attacks.
Migraine can be brought on by a lot of different triggers. It can be light sensitivity. It can be dietary. It can be just a change in your regular schedule.
Daberden says keeping a log of the food you've eaten before a migraine attack, then removing these foods from your diet may help identify possible dietary triggers. Keeping a headache diary can also give you an idea of what may provoke an attack. It may also help your doctor determine which treatment is right for you.
Be prepared when you go in to see the doctor. Talk about the symptoms. Document what's going on, because that doctor or that practitioner is only as good as the information that you provide them.
If your migraine causes prolonged loss of vision, unconsciousness, or uncontrollable vomiting, or if the pain gives you an unusual symptom that are abnormal for you and lasts more than 72 hours without relief, the National Headache Foundation says to seek a doctor's care or go to the emergency department immediately.